What's up, guys? Sardo back again, also known as the Black Gentleman. And it's been quite a while since I've done a review. I think about maybe 2 weeks, maybe even 3. But yeah, I've been basically gathering, I don't know, like all kinds of figures lately. If you follow my Instagram, I have got many a shipment in. So I figured today, let's talk about one of those many packages that I had received recently. And today's gonna be reformatted R39 Gravus and Ebrius, and these are basically IW versions of Brawl, and not Brawl, but Brawn, excuse me, and Guzzle. And I got Brawl on my mind. I'm still waiting for MNC to drop that guy. I wish they hurry. But yeah, as always, here's the front of the box, and pretty standard MMC stuff. Side view, back view. You can see the little poses they can hold and transformation and such. Other side of the box, and that's about it for the box. Always very simple. As for accessories and things in the package with, you get 2 collector cards, 1 for each. On the back, you also get both stats. If you guys want to pause that, you sure can. Alright. Also, as always, you get the booklet, which is instructions plus a little comic book. Show you what weapons you get. Transformation of the guys are fairly simple, and they're both the same since it's both in the same mold. And you get a cool little picture here of perfect effects. Not perfect. See, I'm all over the place today. Get it together, Sardo. MMC's Auckland Max Defensor. So hopefully we'll see that sooner than later. Other side, get comic book. Art always good as usual. We get a little bit of jet fire in this one. And at the very end, we even get a little picture of Overlord, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's that. You also get a extra face. I hadn't even moved it from packaging yet. It's for Guzzle with his little smaller eyes. Normally he comes with his larger eyes, which I'll be showing off. You also get 2 handguns, which are molded exactly the same, so you can't get them mixed up, which is good. And this plain gray plastic, no paint. A little detail here and there. It's kind of Hasbro-ish to a degree because it got a lot of hollow bits on it. But it's all well. Just a little small handgun, and they both cast the same. Start first with Guzzle, because this is actually the reason I bought the pack. And although I'm Brawn's kind of warming up on me, I may or may not keep him. I don't know, but more likely I will. But I may end up selling him off. We'll see. But yeah, Guzzle. The sculpt looks very, very good. As normal with MNC stuff, not a whole lot of paint, but again, I've always been kind of cool with that with the stuff. It makes it more playable, less likely to scratch things. But where paint is applied is right here in the face area. It's kind of a nice turquoise for the mouth guard and a lighter turquoise for the eyes, which is, from my memory, all very IW specific. And just the silhouette of it looks very nice. And as for his articulation, I was very shocked. Normally I start with the head, but I'm gonna go ahead and move his arms out of the way here because I was shocked that he had this. He has a ab crunch. You wouldn't think a little figure would have that like this, but it totally does. But yeah, you get the standard articulation. Right here's kind of a negative. When you move the arms, you move the whole shoulders, but you can't take your finger and hold the shoulder, then move the arm. I wish it just locked into place somehow, but it doesn't, sadly. But yeah, as for the head, you can move left to right, either full 360. It's good. The cannon itself on the back, though for alt mode, you can still move up and back, and you can extend it if you want to. As for arms, hold the shoulder in place, like I said, which kind of sucks. You can get a full 360 out of that. Got a bicep swivel, full 360. Elbow bend, double hinged, which is really nice. The hands themselves, they're all on the base pin knuckle here. They're all together. Get my finger in there. There we go. And the thumb itself can be moved individually. It's on a ball joint. It's very tight. Hold on. See if I can get that out of there. There we go. The hand itself cannot rotate. mostly because of the treads here, but yeah, it's okay. Not too bad there. The arm, same side. Shoulder pad can go up and down as well. Mostly transformation, but you can move it, so it's good to know. As for the waist, so before you have ab crunch, you have a little bit of a ab turn, waist turn. You can't go full 360 because the backpack here gets in the way. But it's okay. So that's actually more than enough, really. For the legs, kick out that far, which is really, really good. Got a knee bend, single hinge. Leg goes back about that far. Kick out sideways that far, which goes to say you can get the full trowel, which is always good. You know, if you need it, kind of thing. The foot, very good as well. You get a toe bend. You get a heel bend as well. Most transformation, but it's there. And you get ankle tilt inside, which is more than enough. And that's just about all articulation in a nutshell. It's all very simple, very straightforward. Not to hold too much time. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to our next fellow. We have Brawl. Like I said before, they're basically both mold mates. Hell, there's no basically, they are. So here you go. Just to have them both in the same frame. Move him out of the way again. Yeah, it's also actually it's not much to talk about. It's all the same articulation, just different molds here. It's better to talk about what's been remolded. Let's bring him back in. Oops, whoa, there we go. They've remolded the chest here, as you can see. Actually added some paint for the vents on his chest, which Guzzle didn't have. Weird enough, strange. Their molded top part here. The head, of course, is bronze head with silver paint on it. It looks very good. I've added a more than me style Autobot symbol because he's actually in part of Lost Light. He's kind of more a background character, so I'm kind of surprised this figure got even made, but they did, so good. But yeah, turn around the back, you can kind of see where things are going here. One, you have kind of a Cybertronian, like all-terrain vehicle. Another one, you know, will become a tank. So that's basically them both in a nutshell, man. I'll get the transformation, but before I do, I'm gonna go ahead and bring the weapons back in. They'll hold their weapons pretty decently, but not the best. Like you can close the fist up around it, and that's basically it. It's held by that. There's like no pegging it in. So I mean, you know, you can easily just knock it out like that, which is kind of a bummer. I thought they could have did better there, but you know, it's kind of I feel like it's kind of the theme of these two guys. You know, like they're kind of just okay, not bad, mind you. You know, I'm glad I have them, especially Guzzle. But you know, they're just kind of okay. But one cool trick is, which is, you know, anyone who's read Last Stand of Records or any IW comic book, because this happens a lot actually. Transformers normally get torn in two. Well, Guzzle and Brawl both had the same thing. So just grab him here by the waist, and he just comes apart. And you can do the same with Brawl as well. Just go ahead and grab him, just wiggle that, and then come right apart. In fact, just because I'm curious, let's see if I can mix and match. Yep, you totally can. You can mix and match, so you can have a Guzzle with Brawl legs, or a Guzzle with, or Brawl with Guzzle legs. Ah, crap! I'm trying to get that in there. Come on, wait, come on. There we go. So yeah, you can kind of have it any way you want it. I mean, looks kind of weird, but at the same time, it just add a bit of color contrast on it. Alright, so let's go ahead and let me get these guys transformed. I'm going to start off again with Guzzle. I got them all transformed. And this is his Cybertronian tank mode, which is somewhat suggestive. You know, it has kind of the H tank design with the tank legs being here, kind of here in the back. But I think overall this is good. I don't remember him transforming in Last Stand. I don't think he did. I mean, maybe I don't remember. I have to go back and read it, but I think for what it is, looks good. All right. You can even take his handgun if you want to, and plug it right here in top. Now for extra firepower. So yeah, that's basically that. One paint app I forgot to mention they had. No, he didn't have any. Was actually his it's a little bit of black here and little intakes here. And this right here that covers the head. According to instructions, this is supposed to come up a little higher, if I can get the bend, and peg right in here. These two pegs, these holes here. I can't quite get to do it on mine. I made something I'm doing wrong. I don't know. So I kind of just rest it right there. So that's fine. But yeah, it's supposed to be up there. So if I'm doing something wrong, you know, someone let me know, because I'm using all my hinges, but still can't get all the way up there. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I guess that's one thing. I think it's just me. I'm missing something. But yeah, good enough. As for the treads on his legs, obviously they don't move, but they look good enough. I think they're paint. I think they actually paint, or paint inside the tread. Some nice silver paint here. Actually, there's a little gunmetal here where they connect, so that's something. As for the turret, you can just go up and down, go all the way down, which is good. And you can have it long or short, like I showed in robot mode. Choices are yours. Choices are yours. So yeah, that's it for his alt mode. And let's just go ahead and jump into old Brawl in here. He's very much like a frog. They move him out of the way. Yeah, his is quite suggestive as well. Like I said before, I believe it's kind of more of a Cybertronian tank / all-terrain vehicle. I do like in the back he does have tail lights, which is kind of cool. And if you look at it from the front, I mean, you can tell this is the front, but if you turn from the back, you can kind of say that this might be the front. I don't know, kind of a frog. But yeah, nice blue paint here for the windshield visor. A little silver paint here for the visor, for the grill, and like some headlights here. So yeah, say for it's the same H design. So you know, that's what they really got all they could get out of this mold. And just like Guzzle, you can take his gun and you can peg it right here on top. And that's, I mean, it's on the end of the day, that's really about it. I'm gonna get this guy's transformed back, and I actually have a special request for comparison, which I'm gonna get to after I transform him back for the final thought. Time for some comparisons. This is actually a special request. Here he is with Cliff Jumper from Earthrise. So you see how that scale. I think I don't know if the scales will. It probably does, maybe. I always thought of, you know, Brawn, and I guess Guzzle too. They've both been kind of more the mini bot size. Although Brawn's like one of the strongest Autobots. I always kind of figured he'd be about the same size as Cliff Jumper, so I don't know if this is a good scale or not. But here you are nonetheless. Also, here he is with a Earthrise star screen. Kind of see how that scales. I think that's kind of okay, but with this scale, maybe Brawn and Guzzle or yet again maybe too big. Maybe it should be a little bit smaller. Here he is with a Generation Springer, which is, you know, this is where my Guzzle's gonna be mostly hanging out with him. So that's that scale. I think that's kind of okay. Although maybe I might just take him and, you know, tear him apart for Overlord's sake. But yeah, I think that scale works pretty good. And just in case anyone was wondering, here's how they scale with a you know, more of a standard MMC figure, which is, you know, put Springer back in there, which is pretty much for the most part old Voyager scale. So yeah. Quick question: Does anyone other than me miss like this scale here? I mean, I know things had to get changed for reasons, but yeah, I kind of miss the scale. I wish Starscream here, you know, was big as those two guys in the back. I mean, just saying. You know, this is not a deluxe. It's a Voyager. It should be. I'm ranting now, but yeah, let's go ahead and move on to that final thought, shall we? Time for that final thought. For my honest and basic opinion. I like these guys. I'm not in love, but I like them. I think I would have been more comfortable with a lower price point than the one. I think it's was it 110 to 120 that these guys normally go for. I felt like to a degree that maybe it should have been sold separately for like 50 a piece, if not 40 a piece. Because what you get for most part is, like I said, not bad. It's actually good, but for the price point, it need to be great. And you're getting 2 figures, yeah, that's good, but they're basically just the same figure. But then again, I guess one could make the same argument for, you know, a Seeker. But, you know, these 2 guys are meant to be different. They're not meant to be mold mates per se. And I think MMC would have been better off just charging for, I don't know, around about $90 for the 2. That's just me. I think I would have liked them a whole lot better. But like I said, for what they are okay, and they're good for what they're gonna be. Except for Guzzle was my main attraction, and Brawn was just kind of there. But I don't hate Brawn. I think Brawn's nice. I just gotta figure out what I want to do with Brawn, because in Enewtabie he was kind of a phase 1. I think his most notable thing was he beat up Starscream. Because he, you know, thought Starscream had killed the other art bots, but he didn't do, because, you know, Starscream, he sucks. But Brawn wasn't known for that much. You know, he's a background player in Lost Light whatnot. He's just kind of there. Guzzle, like I said, Guzzle's the main attraction here. You know, most people will buy Guzzle and keep that and eBay Brawn. But I'll probably end up keeping them both. I don't know. Check my eBay page. Yeah, I might sell one. But yeah, they're honestly just okay. If you can get them cheaper, I'll make it a full recommend. But at the current price point, you have to be like me. You gotta be a diehard IDW or just a diehard MMC, which is at the same time I'm kind of a diehard IDW guy. You know, if you buy MMC figures, I don't know. But yeah, if you're into some material the guys came from, then more power to you. You're more like me. You're gonna buy it anyway. In my own way of thinking, I think maybe, just maybe, MMC might put these 2 guys out as a 2-pack because no one would have bought probably Brawn by himself. Also, for all I know, the higher price point might have been what's funding Helix and Thesaurus. I don't know. That's just me talking, me thinking. But yeah, I'm basically just rambling, throwing theories at you guys. So let me move this along. Yeah, they're okay figures. If you want them, get them. If you don't, you're not gonna miss out too much. So before I sign out, if you guys haven't already, please subscribe. It helps my channel a whole lot. And some of you guys know I'm trying to hit that 500 mark by the end of the year. I don't know if I'll reach it, but, you know, hey, let's give it a shot. And I can't do it without you guys. Also, if you haven't already, subscribe to their Jaticons. They put out awesome material almost on a daily. If you're not subscribed, you are missing out. As always, I'll have their information down here below. Just check your devices. And yeah, this has been Sardo, but also known as a Black Gentleman, out here doing God work, reviewing these figures. Until next time, peace out.